Hello everyone, it's another edition of Victor Esibo Reviews. This video is going to be controversial. So if it's your first time, consider hitting the red subscribe button below. Turn on the bell notification so that you don't miss any of my subsequent videos. If you're a returnee, salute. It's a pleasure having you back. You reap what you sow. If you sow bad, you will reap bad. If you sow good, you will reap good. What if you sow nothing? What do you reap? You will find out now. I am traveling out of the country and I'm handing over my building to you to take care of. If you decide to do the good thing, which is go to my compound, trim the flowers, get a painter and a painter, paint the house. What is going to be the outcome of that good thing you just did? The house will look good. You sow good, you have reaped good. Congratulations. Now, if you decide to do the opposite so that we'll find out the result, you now take a bulldozer to go and destroy the fence of my house. Bad. You carry dirt, mud. You use it to smear all the paint on the house. Bad. You allow you throw dirt in the compound, pieces of paper all over the compound. You litter the whole place. Bad. What's going to be the outcome of this bad thing you have done? The house is going to look bad. Now you've sown bad, you've reaped bad. What if you do nothing? Doing nothing means now you lock up the house. You go away. For 10 years, you don't step foot in that house. If you get to that house, how is it going to look like? It's going to look bad because the paints will be peeling, the grasses will be overgrown, the house will look abandoned. Bad. Okay. Now, weeds for farmers is a bad thing. They don't like weeds to grow around the plants that they are cultivating. So you go to farm, you remove weeds, okay? Now, if a farmer goes to his farm to plant potatoes are good things. What's he going to reap? He's going to reap potatoes. He sow potatoes, he will reap potatoes. Fine. If a farmer decides to deliberately go and plant weeds on his farm, weeds, which are bad, plant weed on his farm, what is he going to reap? Weeds, which is also bad. Now he has sown bad, he's going to reap bad. What if you have a farmland and you don't go to that farm at all for 5 whole years and you decide to go there to go and reap something? What are you likely to reap? Weed. Grasses. You will see that weed there. Whether you plant the weed or not, the weeds, you will find weeds on your farmland. If these two analyses are true and you agree with me, then you have to agree with me that doing nothing has the same consequences as doing evil. Then by extension, we can say doing nothing is evil. Now, if I'm in my house and through my window, I can see some men trying to rob a lady and she's crying for help. I have police contact number and I have neighbors I can call to come and rescue her, which would be a good thing for me to do. And I decide not to do that good thing by, calling the police or calling for help. At the same time, I decide not to do evil by encouraging the boys. Rob her. Collect everything that she has. I'm not giving them moral support. And neither did I go out there to join the boys to rob her, which is evil. I did not do evil. And I did not do good by calling for help. I stood aside and I watched them rob her of all her possessions. What have I done? Evil. Evil. Now, taking action is very important in life. For you to attract all the goodies that the universe has to offer you, you have to take action. Not taking action always leads to evil circumstances. If you give birth to children, you teach them good morals, you teach them how to be respectful, you're giving them good home training, they'll grow up to be good children. If you teach your children how to lie, you teach them deceit, how to steal, they will grow up to be bad children because what you did was, you sow evil. Now you'll be reaping evil from them. Now, if you give birth to children and decide to do nothing, no good, no bad, how would those children end up? They will end up even worse than children that were taught to do bad. At least those ones were taught. They will have the brain to be retaught, and they will have the brain to relearn new things. But the ones that you did not teach anything, their brains are blocked. Doing nothing is even worse in terms of circumstances than doing evil. If you don't sow anything, you will reap evil. Okay? So nature requires that we take action. If you take action, positive action, then positivity will come to you. Okay? Whatever you tell yourself becomes your self-fulfilling prophecy. Whatever you tell yourself becomes your self-fulfilling prophecy. Now, a friend of mine was telling me which day that, Victor, that thing you said does not work. Whatever you tell yourself becomes your self-fulfilling prophecy. I've been telling myself for how many years that I want to be rich, I want to be rich, I want to be rich, yet the money has not come. The universe has not answered me and given me money. I want to be rich, I want to be rich. I say it every day when I wake up. And I told him, the universe has given you what you want. You told the universe, I want to be rich. 5 years ago, you started saying it. Until now, you're still wanting to be rich. The universe has granted your wish. He was like, how? I said, now you have become the best in wanting to be rich. You want to be rich, and you still want to be rich. Your wish has been granted. You are good at wanting to be rich. 5 years down the line, you're still wanting to be rich. We need to mind our language. Okay? Self-proclamation, you don't use the word want. You will be saying, I am rich. I am healthy. I am intelligent. I am famous. You act as if it has come. You act as if that which you want is already manifested in you. Okay? Trick your brain into believing that it has come. Then nature will bring it to you. Now, psychology and religion have a common ground where they agree. This is what religion calls faith. You have to believe. You have to believe that the universe can give you what you want. You have to believe. When people trust you and they are so confident that, oh, if I call my uncle, if I call my auntie, she will not disappoint me. That your uncle and that your auntie will try their utmost not to disappoint you. But when you have somebody who is always doubting you, always looking down on you, and you know that the person does not have confidence in you, I know he will not give me. I know he will not give me. You feel very comfortable not to give them, because after all, they do not expect that you would give them. Okay, they give you a basis for you not to give them because already they don't have their mind set. They are not counting on you. But when somebody counts on you, you try your utmost not to disappoint them. That's how the universe works. Action is very important. Okay? The world is not programmed to favor us. The world is not designed to favor us. That's why in the book of Genesis chapter 3 verse 23, when God was sending Adam out of the Garden of Eden, he told him, now you will have to till the soil before you can eat. You have to till the soil before you can eat. That means you have to take action before you can eat. Now, if you do evil, you will reap evil. If you do good, you will reap good. If you do nothing, you have handed everything to nature. Nature, take over. The outcome will be evil. That's why if you make a delicious meal and you don't look for ways to preserve that meal, you say, nature, take care of this food for me. Make sure you open the food. Put it on your table. Lock your door and travel. You have handed that food over to nature. Come back in the next 1 week and check how that food would be. But the outcome would have been different if you took action by putting that food in the refrigerator. You don't ask nature to train your children. Your children will grow up to be criminals. You have to teach them good morals. You don't tell nature to help you cultivate your farmland. You cannot leave your farmland there, you plant nothing, and you want to go there during harvest to harvest mangoes, to harvest potatoes, tomatoes, and plantains. Will you even be able to eat such food? You don't know who planted it. Nature is not designed to pamper you. Nature needs you to take action so that you can get all the goodies that abounds in nature. Go out there and take action today. Remember, your dreams will not pursue you. You have to pursue your dreams. Till I see you next time, it's bye for now.